Hi Marco, my name is Yandra Conrad, and here is a full website audit for Garcias Lawn and Landscape. We're going to be talking about three big things today. First, we're going to review your Google business page. Second, we're going to review your website content. And third, we're going to talk about backlinks. So make sure to watch till the end of this video because I'm going to be showing you how you can generate more leads for your business and double your traffic on your website. So the only thing I ask from you is a one-line feedback. Please reply to this email and let me know if you found this helpful and if you're interested in knowing next steps. So let's get to it. So when a customer is searching for a service, they usually Google it. So for example, I searched up yard services in Beaumont, Texas, because this is where you guys are located. And the first thing you see here is what we call the Google Map Pack. And these businesses right here are Google business profiles of the top 3 businesses in this area. So you typically want to be found on the first 3 spots of this Google Map Pack because this is where most of the traffic and leads go to. So I actually found you guys when I expanded this. I found you guys on the 12th spot of this map pack, so there's definitely room for improvement. And I'm going to give you some tips right now on how to, what to change so you can start boosting your GBP. First, you want to have at least 100 photos on here. It's not only for Google, but it's also good for your customers so they see the quality of service you have. So definitely add more photos. The next thing is you want to add reviews on a consistent basis. If you have reviews on socials like Yelp or Facebook, definitely import them in Google as well so that it can help your search rankings. So the third thing I wanted to mention here is what we call a citation. A citation is basically your name, address, and phone number as it appears on your GBP and how many times it appears on the internet. So for you guys, you need to take your name, Garcias Lawn and Landscape Services, and register that in popular citation sites like BBB, Yelp, and other citation sites. And that's going to help your rankings. So you want to know how many citations your main competitor has and exceed that by 50 to 100 so that when you get these top 3 spots on Google, you can secure your spot and beat your competitor. So you do want to have more citations than them. This is where this Google Map Pack right here is where 30% of your business comes from. And this is where 30% of those traffic every month is going to. So you have to optimize it. The next thing I wanted to review with you is your website and see what you can change. So first of all, I do like the layout of your website. It's very clear. You have your services laid out here, which makes it easier for the customer. So great job on that. My first critique for you guys is your website content. So this here counts as website content, right? You want to have 1,500 to 2,000 words of content for your services. And within that word count, you do want to include buyer intent keywords. So what is a buyer intent keyword? Basically, when we started this video, I searched up yard services in Beaumont, Texas, right? This is a buyer intent keyword. Basically, a buyer intent keyword is what a customer will be searching for on Google when they're looking for your services. So there's different ways to say yard services. They can search up, for example, lawn services near me or yard maintenance near me. These are all buyer intent keywords that you want to include on your website. And you should add that within the 1,500 to 2,000 words of content. Okay, now that we talked about that, the last thing I wanted to cover here is what we call a backlink. So I'm going to pull up my web crawler program to show you what's happening on the back end for you guys. So these are your numbers right now, and currently you guys are using 42 of those buyer intent keywords that we talked about. So definitely keep adding those keywords. You want to have more keywords than your main competitor. So definitely add like 200 to 300 more keywords and you should be good to go. And the last thing I want to talk here is what we call backlinks. So a backlink is basically a link from a separate website that links back to your website. You do want these links to be related to your industry because Google is very sensitive about the relevancy of the links that you add to your website. So you want to make sure you know the backlinks that your main competitor is having on their website and also register your business there. But you also want to make sure again that these backlinks are relevant to your industry. For example, you guys are in the landscaping space, so you want a website to link back to your website to be about the top 10 landscaping services in Beaumont, Texas, right? You don't want a backlink that's related to the top 10 pizza shops in Beaumont, Texas, because pizza has nothing to do with your services. So that's what I meant by relevant. Now let's look at your main competitor and see how they're doing. So this is your main competitor, and these are their numbers. As you can see, they do use 81 keywords that people are searching for on Google, and you guys are using 42, so they have double your amount of keywords. So definitely look into what they're using and add that to your content as well so that you can beat this competitor. And the next thing to note here is the backlinks. They have 68 backlinks and you guys have 25. So that's why they're ranking first on Google, right? Because when Google sees this, they see 68 websites vouching for Jay's Landscape versus they only see 25 websites vouching for your business, and that makes a difference. And this is why Jay Landscape is ranking first on Google. And they have on average 154 people visiting their website versus you guys have about 47. So that's more than double your guys's, right? So I hope you learned something today. I promise to keep this short and sweet, but this is what I do for a living, and I enjoy it a lot because I love helping businesses like yours succeed and make sure that you put your money in the right place. So just wanted to give some value and hope you implement the things that you learned today. In the beginning of this video, I did ask for that one-line feedback. Please reply to this email and let me know if you found this helpful. And if you could also just let me know if you're interested in knowing more about this opportunity, I can give you exactly what we need to do so you can start ranking higher on Google and generate more leads. So again, my name is Neandra Conrad, and thank you so much for watching this video.